Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. You ready?
Huh?
Yeah, we ready, right? We good? I think we're good.
Oh, dude, the season rewards came out. Yeah, show me that gold, Justin.
Not yet. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. Which teams are these?
I have no idea. I'll go check right now. Fuck.
See them on the Rift. You want to check the? Can you go on Twitch and check the sound and stuff to see if it works?
Sure.
Just check if it's working. Because I don't really quite know.
Oh, alright, so it's Vivian is the real MVP versus Swag like Caillou.
Yeah, game two. This is game two though.
Game 2. Yeah, the sound's good on Twitch.
Cool. Alright, so blue side it is Swag like Caillou against the red side. Vivian is the real MVP. So first game, Swag Caillou did lose that first game. So we're gonna see if they can actually come back from the second game.
Now we do start off with a Syndra ban.
Yeah, it's gonna be very the Syndra, last game I actually watched a little bit of it. That Syndra went 5-0 in lane, like, to the point that I watched. She probably got even more kills later, but it's really very nice how many kills.
Yeah, Syndra, when strong early game winning, can proceed very well into the mid game.
Yeah. Now looking also at that Morgana ban next, so Lee Sin, Kha'Zix, Morgana, and Syndra, both very good bans. Syndra, that AP burst mid lane. Zed is also that assassin, and In and Out also plays that Zed to a very good extent. So nice target ban by them.
Yeah, definitely. Blue team has a lot of bans focused on that mid lane.
Yeah. Looking at the red side, we have Lee Sin, Kha'Zix, and Janna. So 2 junglers and 1 support. Probably taking out Rebel 3213 on his jungle. Maybe they want to force him onto another.
Yeah, they're trying to take him right out of his comfort zone, putting him onto maybe some more champions he's not really familiar with.
Yeah, maybe. What are they going to be able to play? Jarvan the 4th is going to be locked in by Vitamin G6, and Mr. Maybe Tonight also going to lock in that Jax. Very good pick by Mr. Maybe Tonight to first pick that Jax. Is he going to... Maybe he's really good at that top lane Jax.
Yeah, or he might be wanting to take away that Jax from In and Out.
Yeah, but it looks like In and Out is hovering over this Irelia. Is he going to lock it in? We're gonna find out. I've never actually really seen In and Out's Irelia though.
Yeah, the Irelia vs Jax matchup, it's gonna be pretty even for both sides, you know. I'd say Irelia will have a slighter advantage, you know, just having that constant true damage and great engage. But Jax's dodge will prove really useful to him if he can use it in the right situations.
Yes. Jax, very good at that dodging situation. Can be easily jump out onto any ward or anything. Also, both top laners at the moment hovering over that teleport. So teleport is a very good summoner spell right now at the moment, as they can help the bottom lane and roam.
And if you do fall behind, you know, the level 3 gank comes in, big wave at your tower, it'll really help you from missing out on too much EXP in the farm. So we're also seeing hover over the Teemo on blue team right now. That could be a Teemo mid or support.
But I don't actually see that happen.
I'm not too sure about that, you know. Oh, but Leona will be locked in. Leona really good for locking down single targets and can do some really nice initiations with that solar flare. And also Volibear jungle from blue team. You know, I haven't seen too much of Volibear, but if you're able to run in there and like get one of the key targets on the enemy team, fling them in, and have them locked down by that Leona, you can really burst that champion down and proceed on with the fight. Could go really well. I have seen Volibear go both ways.
Yeah, Volibear is one of those champions that you want to just run in their face and try to flip them to your team. You know, you don't even need a Lee Sin, just take a Volibear. But, you know, it's gonna be, we're gonna have to see what Volibear can actually do with those ganks. Can he actually make big plays for everyone?
Corey Rico with that hover over the Annie, quite a really strong burst mage.
Yeah, and also the Annie, you can either go mid lane or that support. Very, very good flex pick for them. Corey Rico, I don't know if he's a very prominent Annie player, but if he wants to play that Annie, or Shioku can actually play that Annie in the support role, so very, very good flex pick for them.
The Fizz will also be locked in by Faithful Dis. Also will be a really good matchup against Annie, as Fizz's burst is quite strong early game and will be able to dodge some of Annie's skills if well timed. But on the other hand, Annie will have this power to zone off that Fizz.
Yes, for sure. Fizz versus Annie, it's going to be a very interesting matchup to see what can Annie do. Also, Corki is being hovered over. Corki, also that very, very good mid-game AD carry. No, but he actually chooses to go with that Vayne. So Vayne, your late-game heavy carry. So if they can, blue side can really bring that Vayne to the late game, it will help and it'll show how strong Vayne is in the late game and how they can really use that Vayne to its extent.
Definitely.
Yeah, Shioku's probably gonna see if she's gonna lock in a mid laner or a support, as Annie, as we said before, is that flex pick. So what are they gonna be able to pick at this point? Janna is banned out, Morgana is banned out for Shioku, so those two supports are gone. Maybe a Thresh pick?
I could see a Thresh pick coming, but it may be a little dangerous against the Leona unless they can get onto that Vayne. They might also go for maybe a Sona pick if they want to be a bit safer, you know, have that utility, have the crescendo.
Okay, so yeah, Nami is gonna get locked in.
Yeah, Nami.
Nami Lucian is a very, very good lane. Okay, so those are our locked in champions. We're gonna be right back after this 3-minute delay. And we're gonna see who can come out ahead of this one. Alright, and we are back onto the rift with what is now as a blue side who is
Swag.
swag like Caillou against the red side of Vivian is the real MVP. So they're just gonna it looks like we're just gonna come out with very standard starts. Leona coming in a little bit late, picking up that relic shield and also that ward. Very standard pickups by both supports right now. The relic shield and that spell thief's edge gonna be very good for both teams as they both rack up a lot of gold income.
Leona does have that sight ward in case of those early game ganks.
Yes. Also, looks like red side wants to go for an invade. They are crowding around that bottom area. They're gonna go to that tri-brush. Blue side does not have that tri-brush warded, but they do have that top little banana, not really banana bush, but that red buff top bush warded there. So they are not gonna be spotted by a ward. Hopefully Leona and Vayne don't step right into this one because it'll not be good. Yeah, Vayne's gonna get this one. Nice bubble from Nami, gonna come in. Instant wrong name's gonna get exhausted. First blood's gonna go to Vinso-Ku. Nice pick off by them. Really poor vision by blue side.
Yeah, they had all their focus centered around the top blue area, but they did not have any protection in the red area. And Tri is a very commonly used area to pass through into the red buff.
Yeah, Vitamin G6 is gonna get that red buff for himself. Is he gonna come out with a 3 buff? Is Volibear gonna rotate to that top side? Or is he just gonna maybe try to go down to his red side? They know that that red buff is gone, so that Volibear has to go up to that red buff, but Jarvan needs to rotate to that red buff also then.
Yeah, we are seeing some pings on the red side red buff as well.
Yeah, so everyone did get an assist except for that Jarvan. Not a big deal. I think Volibear is actually going to take that red buff. Maybe Jarvan should have rotated to that red buff right away.
Jarvan is indeed going for his blue buff.
Yeah, that red buff's going to be taken away by Volibear. No one's going to be able to stop him. It's going to be an unsuccessful 3 buff if Volibear can take that red buff away from him. I mean, they should have completed that 3 buff a little bit better. Yeah, but that's also the top lane. A lot of damage coming onto each other. Good trade by both top laners.
Yeah, Mr. Maybe tonight did miss his leap strike and did use it on a minion instead of the Irelia. While Vitamin G6 does spot that Volibear had stolen his red buff, but he will not be able to do much about it.
Yeah, they're gonna go hard on it. Rebel 3213 is coming in for a gank, but Interno's gonna get a kill before the gank even matters. He does have that double buff on. Are they gonna chase him harder? Volibear looks like he's just gonna back off of this one. Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Maybe tonight really underestimating that Irelia there, just taking too many hits. Also really far behind in CS right now.
Yeah,
and
15.
he's not going to be using his teleport, so he's gonna walk back here. Irelia will have another level by the time she reaches there. This is going to be very bad for the Jax. You do not want to get behind in the top lane, especially this early on.
This early on, Jax is 2 CS to the 17 CS of that Irelia. What can Jax really do to come back from it? Volibear did go up for a gank, but that gank was a little failed gank there. Also, right now, Vitamin G6 is coming in. Oh, Mevin, you shouldn't be going hard. Playful Trickster does save his life, though.
Yeah, Vitamin G6 did burn the flash there a bit too early. Should have waited out the Playful Trickster.
Yeah, maybe if they landed that flag cost a little bit later, it would have been a nice knock-up from that Jarvan. Okay, so look.
That team playing a bit aggro in the bot lane, sort of trying to deny that Vayne the CS she needs. She is currently behind at 15 CS right now.
Oh, Mevin! He has the Playful Trickster away. The Ignite is taking down. It's not going to be enough to kill him, but very good poke by that Corey Rico by Annie. Really poking down Mevin. Unfortunately, he does have to back off now. Also, at the same time, Rebel 3213 is going to come in for a gank. Shioku is going to be knocked up by that Vayne. But instant wrong name is going to almost die. No, Vitsoku is going a little too far right now. One more auto attack gets him done. Nice gank. Shioku might be the next target. Zenith Blade does land. She does not choose to reinitiate that fight.
Yeah, the focus there from blue team was a little off. We had the volley bear onto the Lucian, while the Vayne and Leona were on the Nami. I believe if they focused one target down, they may have been able to save a summoner spell or two there, as Shioku was really close to dying there.
Yeah, Shioku is so close to dying. Also, insert wrong name in that area was very close to dying also.
Yeah. The heal and flash were burnt by instant wrong name.
Yeah, instant wrong name. Very living with a little sliver of HP. Really good job by that volley bear to really get a gank. Looking at the gold lead right now, Vayne is still down 300 gold. So even with a gank, she's still down gold. But at the top lane, Rebel 3213 is gonna try to get on in and out. In and out's gonna use his teleport. Is it enough? Is it enough? Oh, it is enough.
And Mr. Maybe tonight also
what?
Teleport by mistake.
What?
Thought that may have been an ignite, but he will TP to the ward. That teleport's gonna be on cooldown.
Maybe he was scared, you know. Maybe he got really scared about that teleport, so he teleported to a ward right next to him. That is such a crucial cooldown that you wasted. Did he actually complete that teleport? Did he complete that teleport?
No, he canceled that teleport.
Okay, he canceled that teleport. But still, oh my goodness, that was horrible misplay by Mr. Maybe tonight. He's not gonna have his teleport right now. But still, very good play by In and Out. Chum the Water is gonna land out to Vitamin Jesus. Playful Tricks is gonna get him down. Nice pick off by Mevin.
Mevin just waiting out the cooldowns of the J4, really knowing his timings, going in when the Annie could not counteract that, and really picking up a free kill for himself there. Really nicely played by Mevin there.
Yeah, with the gank, Mevin hits a kill. So looking at the gold lead right now, Annie is only 200 gold ahead at the moment. Oh
but
man.
At this point, the CS leads are really significant. Red team is ahead in almost every single lane.
Yeah, every single lane they are very, very ahead. 53 CS to that 26 CS in that bottom side of the AD carries. Volibear looks like he is actually at that bottom side also. He is spotted by that Tri-Brush ward, so there will be an unsuccessful gank there.
Yeah, Volibear does have all his buffs up, but it does not look like Vitamin G6 is planning on taking that red buff for a second time. He may be going out to his blue, but no. He's going to head back to his regular blue start. So in the top lane, Mr. Maybe tonight really just getting denied. He is not able to fight that early. The wave is too big, and he will not be able to farm up. As that Jax, you really want to get that early farm if you cannot win the lane.
Yeah. In and Out is playing really strong. Why is Mr. Maybe tonight going in right now? The wave is so big, there's no point of fighting. You're gonna lose for sure.
Yeah, taking a bit too much minion damage there. And he will not be able to get that cannon minion.
He just has to farm up by that tower right now. Even takes up EXP. He can't take every CS, but at least he can take some of the experience for himself. Yeah, CS departments everywhere. Red side is just insanely winning in that CS lead. Mr. Maybe tonight wants to go hard again. He's gonna get stunned up by the Transcendent Blades does come out. And nice pick off by him.
Ooh, Mevin
Mevin
picking him up.
Mevin just picks up an easy kill for himself. Mevin is 2-0 in that lane right now. So it will be very, very interesting to see what can happen. Vitsoku also at the bottom side. He's gonna get taken down very low. Is Leona gonna be enough to? No, it's not gonna be enough. Corey Rico also gets another kill. Rebel 3213 is gonna be the next target. Vitsoku is gonna pick up another kill for himself, also near that dragon area. So very, very good rotation. They're gonna rotate to that dragon right now and take that gold lead for themselves.
Yeah, great rotation there by Corey Rico. Saw the physical top, headed bot with the J4, applying a lot of pressure, got himself 3 kills down there, worked really well in their favor, and they will be picking up that dragon.
Yeah, very good drive. Mevin is gonna chum the waters onto Vitamin G6. It's gonna get him down. Is he gonna be able to get Corey Rico? No, he's gonna flash the tunnel, but Shioku wants to go. Nice bubble by Mevin to take down that last. No, nice bubble by Shioku. Sorry, Mevin's gonna get dropped down, even though he does get 1 kill.
he did pick up a kill from there, but he did also burn his flash, which was not the best idea. He probably should have just taken the 1-for-1 trade and died afterwards, or maybe tried to jump onto Corey Rico.
Yeah, but still, Mevin getting a little kill for himself, so a little revenge on for Mevin. Is he gonna be able to turn that into more and more kills? As you know, Fizz is a very can carry hard.
Definitely. In the top lane, Jack still not able to get the farm he needs. He will not be able to prove very useful in the fight right now. His best chance is just to wait for the Irelia to TP away and really just farm up and split push. As Jax himself is not too bad at split pushing.
Yeah, Vinsoku right now is gonna go into the 1v2. Zenith Blade does miss. Both Vayne and Leona is gonna get their respective stuns off. So nice kill pick off by Vinsoku, going in a little hard at the wrong time. Transcendent Blades does come out also in that top lane, and then now is gonna pick up another kill for himself. Nice pick off for him. He is now 3-1 and 1 in that lane. 78 CS to 20 CS. Looking at that gold lane, he is 2k gold ahead of that Jarvan.
Yeah, Jax just cannot leave his tower area. He really just needs to stay under there and farm.
Yeah, I don't think Rebel 3213 should actually go for this fight either. He's just gonna...
Oh, he is going to be taking some damage. J4 and Annie are coming up, but Fizz is going to get there before them.
Yeah, Fizz and Rebel 3213 are going to be right there, but also at the backside, Vitamin G6, Chum the Waters is down. He's going to land onto, Mevin's going to land on Chum the Waters, but Cataclysm does come up from Vitamin G6, and he's going to pick up that kill.
Yeah, nicely done by there. G4 tanking that Chum the Waters so I really wouldn't get hit, and nice Cataclysm to prevent the Fizz from escaping.
Yeah, good Cataclysm, good pick off. Mevin is going to get his life taken away, that little... Oh! Corey Rico using that summon. He doesn't even actually need to use that Timbers, but stunned him up and gotta kill him down in that bottom side. Also, this bot lane right now, there's going to be another team fight. Tidal Waves is going to land onto insert wrong name. But Vinsoku is going to actually go into the faithful with this. Yeah, gets the kill. Piercing Light isn't actually going to land on insert wrong name, so she is able to back off right now.
Yeah, Lucian just having too much more damage than the Vayne right now. They are not able to fight, and when your ADC's behind as the Leona, that is not the position you want to be in. As Nami offers a lot of utility and heals to protect his ADC as well.
Yeah, Nami and Vinsoku, or Shioku and Vinsoku, very good in this bottom lane. The only time he doesn't go out by himself, he actually gets one kill. So, really good job by Vinsoku to not go very aggressive at this time, but wait in and out for his support to be there with him.
Yeah, Annie also picking up those mobility boots. Really wants to go for the role, going into the top lane, going into the bot lane, just picking up kills. She has the DFG, has the burst, can insta-kill anyone on the enemy team right now.
Yeah, especially with that Timber, she's just gonna stun someone up and really just say goodbye to that one person, and he will not be able to react.
Yeah, we're also gonna be seeing a Tear of Godness on Vinsoku. So that's a pretty interesting pickup. I guess he really wants the mana and wants to build into that mana mute.
Oh, Mr. Maybe tonight's gonna get caught up by the bubble. But also Cataclysm does come up. Chum the Water is gonna go on Vinsoku, the best person that you can land on. A Playful Trickster goes on him also. Oh, he actually lives, but the Ignite takes him down. Rebel 3213 is gonna be the next focus. Annie, one more auto attack. Yeah, in and out takes down the Jax. Oh, the bubble does miss onto the Faithful. This Transcendent Blades is gonna go on to that Leona, but Corey Rico is gonna get that kill for himself.
Yeah, so much happened there. So the Fizz did get a nice from the waters onto Vinsoku, but he was exhausted there. Volibear taking the hits of too many people, and Jax just not really able to get in there and do much. Just really coordinated team fighting by the red team.
Yeah, both Chum the Waters and Playful Trickster actually landed on Vinsoku, so they really want to focus that Vinsoku. Even though Annie is 605 and Vinsoku's 336, they still really want that AD carry.
Yeah, blue team, no sweepers right now as there are...
Insert wrong name is in the wrong position. Tidal Waves is gonna come off. The flag toss is right there just to secure that kill. Corey Rico's gonna get it with that last Q though.
Yeah, as I was saying about the ward control, red team really having a ton of wards into blue team's jungle while red does not have any sweepers to clear these wards out. Leona still not having a finished Sightstone, just going for the straight up stealth ward purchases.
Yeah, she has a Ruby Crystal though, so I mean...
Yeah, probably
is building that Sightstone right now. Shioku? Yeah. Ooh, not gonna get caught out.
No.
Or maybe going into that face of the mountain.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
What's up, guys?
Yeah, Okay, Chum the Waters is gonna miss Mevin.
Mevin.
Yeah, that's just gonna fall off. Rebel 3213 is also at the backside. He has to run away from that.
Oh, there really isn't much the volleyball can do here. I think he's just back off. Oh, the fizz comes down. Looks like he's throws a Chum the Waters like completely missed.
So red team having a lot of jungle control for both sides. Blue team really not able to contest any of these. And Dragon is going to be up in the next 10 seconds. Blue team is probably not going to look to contest this. Irelia does have the teleport up, so she is in the top lane split pushing right now.
Yeah, top lane split pushing. Irelia is gonna try to push to that tier 2 tower. What is how is Red Side gonna be able to close with this game? Are they gonna try to go for a Baron? Actually, they're gonna go for a Dragon right now since it is live. Can Blue Side react to it? It's gonna be very hard for Blue Side to react to this one though.
Yeah, and this does look like it will be an uncontested Dragon for the red team. Irelia is going to TP up back to the minion just to keep the constant top lane pressure going.
Okay, so I mean, no, it's gonna be right there by himself. Is he gonna jump onto Rebel 3213? No, he's just baited him out a little bit, playing some games. Culling is gonna land onto Faithful Dis. Basically all the shots landed onto Fateful Dis. Yeah, insert wrong name. They really wanted Zenith Blade is gonna land. He's gonna get the Solar Flare also. But Cataclysm is gonna come out. Insert wrong name and the Faithful Disc is gonna get both knocked up. Very nice double bubble. Vitamin G6. A few more auto attacks gonna get him. Yeah, it's gonna get him. Also on this mid lane, Corey Rico blows up that Fizz. Very, very good kills everywhere actually. So
like I was saying, that Leona lockdown really helped take down Vincent Crew there. But with the J4 follow up, Blue team did not have enough damage or survivability to take that on. Still a nice pickup for the Vayne, and great counter gank by red team.
yeah, very, very good. What does Red Side have to do? Are they gonna go for that Baron right now, or do they want to actually push down mid lane very, very fast and try to end off this game? What? All right, there's gonna be a pause coming out right now.
Yeah.
How does Blue Side come back from this one?
So blue team right now not in a very good situation. They do not.
Back.
Their Jax is not very farmed right now. He does not have the items. The only people on their team are the Fizz and Vayne, who are just
guys.
strong at this
You
point.
guys can go and like get some food because the pause is still going on right now. So you guys will be waiting for a while.
Oh well, I mean, if it is a long pause, we will actually be right back then. All right, this game will continue in a little bit. Thank you.
All right.
Justin.
It looks like we're actually kind of back. Pause is gonna be coming out again. There's another disconnect, but we're just gonna be back and we're just gonna say a few words. So, at the moment, you know, when you're looking at blue side, what do we see? How do they come back from this? It's gonna be very hard for them to come back as they are all so down in gold. They are 13k down in gold right now. So, what does blue side have to answer? Are they gonna do some pushes? Are they gonna be able to, you know, get any picks off? We're just gonna have to be able to see what happens. So another pause is out at the moment. Looks like there's gonna be a pause is gonna be coming out again. There's another disconnect, but we're just yeah. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what's gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna be right back after this pause. Okay, Mevin's gonna get chum the waters down. He's gonna land onto in and out. In and out's gonna get flipped back by the volley. Shut down by Mevin. Nice pick off by those three to get down those people. Very, very good pick off by Mevin to help their team out. What do they have to say about this one right now? Rebel 3213 is just gonna take his white camp. Everyone's just farming out a bit. Like we said before, this red side is very, very ahead in gold right now. So what do they have? What does blue side have to answer? How are they going to come back with this one right now? Are we going to see some barons coming out, or are we going to see some more pushing? Alright, In and Out is going to meet Mr. Maybe tonight also in this top side. They're just going to go really back and forth onto onto each other. Are they gonna, is In-N-Out actually going to be able to finally take down that tower? Rebel 3213 is also at the backside, waiting for a gang. He's gonna get stunned up. In-N-Out's gonna get knocked by that volley bear also. He's gonna actually try to take some damage back. His Transcendent Blades does come out. Corey Rico is on the backside. His Terrors is already used, but he's gonna flash and get that nice W off. One last Q also by that Annie to get a double kill. Very nice pick off by Corey Rico to really extend that gold lead. A Faithful Disc also using his Zenith Blade to go in. Vinso Cuckoo is also going to have that Chum the Waters landed on him. He's going to be able to use heal. Cataclysm is going to go on to many of the insert wrong names. Going to get bubbled up by Shioku. Shioku's just on the backside hitting each other, but Vitamin G6 is going to get a double kill. One more auto attack is going to get him that trouble. Nice pick up by Vitamin G6. He has that double buff on him. Is he going to be able to end the game soon? It's actually an ace right now. But Jax and Volibear are right at the tower, ready to defend if anything happens. So they're going to be pushing down on the bottom tower. Very, very good tower to be pushing down, as it is the farthest lane from that Baron buff. Yeah, Vitamin G6 has to flag toss away. Rebel 3213 and Mr. Maybe Tonight are on that backside right now, waiting to get some more kills off. They're just going to rotate to the middle lane turret and take that one down. They get that nice tower destroy. So right now what blue side has to do, they have to really defend their base, because red side is just coming in one by one, and not one by one, but as a team, and they're just getting everything down. And the longer that blue side really stays on the map, the more that they're gonna die. So what does blue side have to do to answer back? They are actually almost 20k gold behind. So is this gonna be really hard? Mevin's gonna get bursted down. Summon Timbers is gonna take him down. What does he have? Faithful is also standing on that backside. Corey Rico, he is 12-0 right now. He is at 11k gold lead, up against a 6k Fizz. That is a 5k gold lead. Fizz has, even with 4 kills on him, it is very hard for him to really do anything right now. But looks like insert wrong name and Mr. Maybe Tonight also at that top lane. Vinso Ku is gonna pop that culling. It's gonna take him down. He pops that Yumu's Ghost Blade also. Mr. Maybe Tonight is gonna try to take him down. He's gonna have one more auto attack. Yeah, that's gonna take him down. But Shioku's also on the backside. Does he have his slow to really help him out? Corey Rico also there to help him out. One more Q or any other skill will take him down. Yeah. Nice ebb and flow by Shioku to try to just damage out. Mr. Maybe Tonight is just dancing around, and that last Q from Annie's gonna take him down. In-N-Out and Mevin are also dancing. Playful Trickster is gonna be used. Transcendent Blade gets him down. Nice pickup by In-N-Out. Next focus is going to be the Faithful Disc, but he just backs off himself while everyone on blue side just calls In-N-Out BM. What can they do? Dragon's going to go for that red side, so there's going to be even more global gold from them. In-N-Out wants to go in 1v3 by himself. He's going to actually take out instant wrong name. Evan Flow's going to help him out. Rebel 3213 is going to be knocked up. The next focus is going to be hitting him. In-N-Out is just hitting him like crazy. Nothing is even, like, In-N-Out isn't even taking any damage right now. He's just going in there and hitting them like nothing is happening. The Faithful Disc is going to also be the next target. Nice bubble, nice triple kill, nice Timbers is going to get Jax down. They're just going to push onto this next turret. Red side really putting on an amazing show. Blue side has no answers right now. Why? Corey Rico is 14-0-6. In-N-Out is 9-2. They just easily push right into that tower. And it is over for them. They have nothing. Blue side has no answers for this game right now.
Come back.
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard for them to come back. Like it's the only way blue side can really come back is if red team throws super hard. But I don't see that happening right now. Rebel 3213 is gonna be on the backside with that home guard, try to chase them up, but he's gonna opt to back out. And also at the top lane, Vinso Ku is gonna solo take that tower down. Shioku's gonna be right there for his backup. Vitamin G6 is gonna be there. If anything bad does happen, they're all gonna back him up. Yeah, Culling's gonna land. Vitamin G6 flag tosses in. He does not use his Cataclysm. They're just gonna take down this top lane inhibitor. Very, very nice push by red side, putting on a really, really amazing thing. Yeah, but the Faithful Disc is gonna also go very hard. Zonya's is popped by the Annie. Cataclysm gets everyone on the team except for that Vayne. The Vayne is gonna be the last target. Nice triple kill by that Annie. Insert wrong name is going to be get taken up by that Annie one more time. Nice Q by that Annie. Take down.
It's like game right now.
Yeah, it's a quadra kill. It's going to be so hard to come back from this one. One more Nexus turret, one more Nexus, and they're going to win that game. They're going to take that 50 gold from the Nexus. Yeah, flash is burned by Rico. Nice kill. 39 kills to 10. It is basically 59k gold to 28.5k gold lead. Minions are just gonna take down that Nexus. Very, very nice play. The Faithfulness and Mr. Baby Tuna don't have much to say about that one. Very, very well played by red side. Vivian is the real MVP. Gonna move up to that next round while the other team, blue side, is gonna drop down to that losers bracket. Very, very nice play by them. What does blue side's gonna move up? Red side, you know, gonna get dropped down to that losers bracket. Let's see if they can actually do wonders in that losers bracket. But for now, we're actually gonna be back later, maybe with some more games or not. But thanks for watching.